Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is Tuesday, July 21st. I have a lot of stuff to talk about today. It's a really big weekend for me and for the Packers family. Brett Favre was inducted in the Packers game and got his number retired, so that was really cool. I did get a chance to watch it, and it was more than he expected it to be. So it was really cool. I'm wearing my Thanks for the Memories Brett Favre shirt. Brett will always be my favorite Packers quarterback ever. Aaron is great, but I started with Brett. I grew up with Brett. For 15 years of my life was Brett Favre. So I've known him quite a long, long time. Aaron, I would say, is more accurate than Brett Favre was, but toughness wise, it's Brett takes the cake. Aaron would never throw himself out there like Brett did, and he took a lot of risks, and it was a lot of memories and stuff I'll never forget. And it was especially the game I remember. It's a long time ago after his dad passed away. They were playing the Raiders, and they didn't think he would play because his dad passed. He's kind of down, but that game, I remember that was something. God and his dad was with him that night. I mean, the stuff he did that game was the best he did in his whole career, and it was wow. Just watching that game, you're just blown away. Like if you don't believe in God, his him and his dad were there that night. I swear. Oh my. If you pass for pretty close to 400 yards, that is amazing. Insane. I've never seen that ever. Aaron has never done that. It's one of those games where you'll always remember it for a really long time, and I will without a doubt. A lot of memories, so I really thank you, Brett, for all those great memories and all those really awesome energetic times. And I'm gonna miss all that stuff. But Aaron's in there now, and he's doing a good job. So we'll just keep that ball rolling. And I did get back from the fetus. I got, I think, 6 records. I think one I knew about. The others are just complete new stuff that I'm gonna try out and see how it sits. But before I go into that, I want to do something. I'm going to be ordering those CDs the last day in July. So they will get here probably around beginning mid-August. I know they said they were going to be here this month, but I didn't really get a chance to get into that. But it will be here August, probably beginning or middle of August, so that's awesome. And kind of on my music front, I'm starting my next record. It's gonna be called Under the Radar. It's gonna be really cool. I'm very excited to start working on this. With this record, I really want to be special and really personal. Um, I want this to be the best I've written out of any of them. I want to take a lot of time, a lot of patience, and just really be comfortable releasing this. And I have with all my stuff, but I want this to be really special. And this will take a very long time. I've only written one song. I want it to be a lot too. I don't want it to be the usual 10 or 12. I want to go beyond that. Um, so it will take time, but I promise it'll be really good. I'm really excited to start working on the next record. Could be a year. I don't know. It all depends on what comes to me and what's going on in my life, because that really influences my music. So keep your ears to the ground for that. I'm gonna talk more as it kind of progresses on. But so far, it's only one song has been written so far. So I'm gonna take a lot of time with this record and just really dig deep into my music. So it'll be really good when it comes out. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna get the records now. Let's start off with the one I know. This is on back order for fucking ever. This was released in April, I think, and then I believe it was April or May even. Brand new, reissued their Dayu Entendu record. This is awesome. This is a great album. If you want a really good alternative album, Dayu Entendu, is that how you say it? But this is great. My favorite by them, brand new. This is a great album. If you guys can get it, even though this isn't the record store day one, I don't have that much money to purchase that one. But I'm just happy to have it. You know, that's my big thing. I just want to have it and listen to it. So really happy I got. They finally got my copy in. So that's awesome. Next albums here are all new. I don't know. Well, one I do know. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the first one is the way I do my new stuff is I look at the cover and I think, hey, you know, let's try this out. You know, I dive head first into this stuff, so I have no idea what to expect from this. This is a group called the Silos. What's it called? About Her Steps. Don't really know much about this. I heard it's like a country folk rock group. So I'm really excited to put this on. It looks like the cover I thought was really cool. So I'm really excited to kind of put this on and just really dig into that. This one I do know about very, very well. Aldo Nova. This is a great, great album. And it starts off with the track Fantasy. That is awesome. That is a great rock song. This is just a great rock album overall, and I only got it for $1, so it's a pretty good deal, actually. Okay, next one. This is back in 1975. I don't know what genre. I think R&B, funk, rock. I'm not sure if this. I could be completely wrong. It's Tomb. Tomb, is that how you say that? It says it was rare, so I'm really interested in it then. I'd like to find a lot of rare stuff. But Tomb, 1975. I assume it's gonna be like some funk or R&B rock type stuff. So maybe I'll surprise myself. Maybe it's not even close to that. It's awesome. This one's really cool. This was actually done here in Minneapolis. It's a live show. This was back in, when was this? 2002. There are only 436 of these pressed. This is the 97th one, so and what's really cool about this is it's all, the cover's hand-drawn, which is really cool. Let's check that out. If you guys can see, it's like a note. Almost. Isn't that sweet? It's a group called Curlew. Once again, don't know anything to expect from this, but it's live from here, so I'd give it I wanted to give it a shot. See what comes out of it. You know, I'm not too sure what to expect from Curlew. Never heard of them before, but the cover is really cool. I like that it's hand drawn. That's awesome. So once again, I have no idea what that one is. This one, I don't know why I thought this would be really cool. It's a group called Eternal Wind. From what I've read on the back of this, it's like an experimental group. Almost, I don't know if it's experimental rock, jazz. I don't know. The cover looked really cool. I like really simple covers, you know, stuff like this. They really grab my attention, especially with like jazz stuff. If it's not like really fancy and just like a really simple cover, I love getting into that stuff. But that's all the records I have. So I got quite a lot to listen to today. So I'm really excited about that. I'll let you guys know what all these are, and maybe tomorrow, or next Tuesday when I go back. But this weekend is going to be very, very, very exciting too. One of my favorite times of the year next to football season. Got Gotta do football season, man. I'm always excited for that. But my other favorite time of the year is going up north with my cousin. We've been doing this for I think past 10 or 11 years now straight. We go up. My cousin and my aunt have a house that they rent up on Mille Lacs. It's on a resort called Izades. Really, really cool. It's not a cabin by any means. It's not even close to a cabin or anything. Um, it's a house that we rent. It's right on the edge of Mille Lacs. I can't remember what side it's on. It's huge, but there's a golf course too. It's just great. It's just really great to get away, from work and just stress and just clear your mind out. I really like going up there. I always have. I always will. There won't be a time where I'm like, I don't want to go up. Never. My cousin, if the day that me and my cousin and I don't want to go up, there is a problem. Talk to us. Because we've been going up for 10 years straight now. We missed last year, which I was really, really upset about. Um, because my cousin started working and I was busy and it was. But we're going this year, man. We're going. And we're going to spend, I think, 2 or 3 days up there. We just spend a week, but I need money. So it's not like it used to be, where it's like you're like a kid and summer's free and clear of everything. Oh, that's gone. That was gone a long, long ass time ago. God, it's been, oh shit, long time. Oh man, I miss it. I don't miss school by any means of the stretch, but I just miss summer being just doing nothing, hanging out with friends, going on vacation, going places, going up north. Now it's like it's just work, work, work. There's like, what is summer? It just means like fucking hot weather now. That's all it is to me, anyways. Uh, you know me about work and all that bullshit. I don't think any of us should be. Not to make us lazy, but I really think we shouldn't need to work for money. I think we should all get treated fairly and a fair amount, from the government. Fucking break the government down. That's what I say. Bring that shit down. They're fucking with everybody as it is. Might as well take it out of their pocket. And I just think people need to just enjoy life. Work is not life. That is not life. Working, people say, I love going to work at the blah 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 for this long time. Like, dude, that would suck, man. You're missing so much stuff. That's why work is like on the bottom of my list. Always. Always will be, no matter what I do. Life is way more important. Life is not work. It is not work. I will preach that until the day I die. Because there's so much stuff you could be doing. I could go to the fetus. I could go on vacation. I could hang out with friends I haven't seen in a long time. I could just lean back and listen to music, make my record. Take time to do that. Instead of going to work and being stressed out and just wanting to leave, that's not work, man. That's work. No, that's not life. I should say that's not life. But whenever I go to church and stuff, I don't count that as work. I really don't. Because it's one of my passions. It's what I love to do. So I don't count. I don't think I'm working when I go there. Because it's something I love. I would go there any day. It wouldn't matter. It could be 2 in the morning. I would be happy to go. But like a normal job where you just want to get the hell out, that's not life, man. Go out and enjoy it. Life's too short as it is. People rush through it all the time. I just don't understand that. You might not wake up tomorrow, fuck, and you'd be pissed off, won't you? you know? That's what I really preach about too, is that today is a gift. It's a gift to wake up every day. You know, that's why I call it, this is the present. It's a present. Each day is a present. It's a gift, to wake up and just be alive, and just feel good. And that's gonna end someday. It will. For everybody. Might as well live it up. You only live once. Here on Earth, you only live once. once you move on and go home, that's another life, That's when I think about, I know this is really not musical, but I'm really super religious in this stuff, and I really do believe in it too, that Earth isn't our home. It's not. It's like a stopping point. It's like we're on a long trip, and this is just stopping point before we head home. Where heaven is, and we all go there, and we finally get to enjoy life. This is just a stopping point. This isn't the end. Definitely not. This is just the beginning. And we just live it to the fullest. Like whenever my grandpa passed in January, he lived his life to the fullest. I mean, he he did everything he could. I mean, he saved up for everybody. He made sure everybody was good and financially safe and everything. He looked out for everyone. He built himself up, him and my grandma, very, very well. And that's why towards the end when they said, we could kind of prolong this, but we can't stop it. When he just said, I don't want that. I've done enough. I've lived my life. That's what he said. I just want to be comfortable now. That's all I want. And that's how I want. That's how it should be. He didn't want anything. I wasn't there for his final hours, but when I did see him in the first hospital, it was it was hard, but he said that he didn't want to be hooked up to anything. He didn't want any mess in. He's just like, just make me comfortable. I wanna move on peacefully. Just make me comfortable. And they gave him like a lot of food. Just just to make him happy. Just screw everything else. I lived. And that's how I want to go too. I don't want to be the one who's like, oh, try and save me. If I'm in that point and I've done a lot for myself and everyone I've loved, just let me go. That's what that's what he did. And I think that's a great decision. It's hard to make that. Fuck, I wouldn't. If I was in the thing, it'd take me a lot of time to think about that. But if you're in that spot, and you gotta think, I've done all of I can do, and it would just give me a couple more years. It's not worth it. To be hooked up to this stuff all the time and do special stuff. He didn't want that. And it was his time to move on. It was time for him to go and stuff. And it was hard though. It was very, very difficult to see that. I'm still sad I didn't get to see him in his last hours, but I'm glad I got to see him at all. It was very emotional as it was, but that's how I want to go. When I'm at that point in my life, and maybe I won't have something like that. Maybe it's just something else where it's like you could live for a few more months. No, it's that's not part of the path. That's not part of God's plan for me. If I'm in this state, it's time for me to go. It's you can't. There's nothing you can do. Even if you try and save me for a few more months, it's not gonna. When it's your time, it's your time. It's time to go. It's time to go home. And it's very hard to accept that for people here on Earth. It's very, very difficult. It's not easy. But we have to look at the good side of this. He's going home. He won't be hurting anymore. He'll be safe. He won't have to worry. It's a it's a beginning for them. The people that pass on, it's a beginning for them. It's a great, great moment. Whenever someone moves on, it's also very sad because you're not physically with them anymore, but they're always with you. No matter what. Even if they can't be there physically, they're always there. He's my grandpa's here right now. I know he is. We have his ashes upstairs actually, so he's always here. And in spirit, and everything else, and that's just I believe very strongly in that. We just gotta just live your life, man. If something's not working, stop it. Don't fucking go on and just beat yourself up and like, why am I here? You know, why did I take this? Why am I doing this? Change it, you know, change it. Drop the job, find another one, you know, find something you love to do. You know, don't waste your life in a job where you just want to leave. You know, if it's not working for you, leave. You know, it's plain and simple. I don't care what it is, I don't care what you're doing. If you don't like it, it's not worth your time. It's not. My job at Goodwill, I don't like going there all the time, you know, because people are assholes. But you know, it's not something I hate. You know, it's okay. You know, I don't mind it, but it's not on the level that my church job is. You know, I would do anything for that. And I'm always looking for jobs. You know, I'm always looking for music stuff to get more knowledge. You know, of stuff and really open my mind up. But you know, do what you want to do. Nothing's stopping you. That's the thing. I know this is getting super super long, but I need to say this. I think about this all the time. It's really humorous to me that we abide by all these laws and there's all these things that we need to follow. And what's funny about this is that this was when I was with that her, you know, and there was a point I was over there and Cameron, I remember what it was, but I'm not gonna tell you guys. But it was something that she said I shouldn't do, but I came back and said, "What's stopping me?" You know, nothing's physically in my way. You know, it's just me. You hold yourself back. You know, speed limits, stop signs. It doesn't physically stop you. It doesn't. It's a sign. If you run through it, nothing's gonna happen. You might get in an accident, you know, there's consequences. But you make your own decisions. You make your own decisions. If you want to speed, go ahead. You know, nothing's stopping you. It's the illusion that someone's gonna be there to stop you. It may or may not, you know, and people just are so fucking just narrow-minded to this stuff. It just makes you laugh. It's like, what's stopping you from doing what you want? You know, if you want to walk down the street without a shirt, go ahead, you know? Who's fucking stopping you? Nobody. You know, you might get pulled over, yeah. But in that moment when you're deciding, nothing's stopping you but yourself. You know, make your own decisions. And that's why I'm really for like pro-choice and stuff, because I'm big on women's rights. I'm huge on that. And I don't believe I may not believe that abortion is the greatest thing in the world, no, but they should have a fucking, like, say in their own body. Fuck you, you know? Fuck those people that just stand up there and say, no, you can't because of so-so. It's like, who the fuck are you to tell them that, you know? You don't have this problem. Why the fuck are you saying anything? It's just stupid. It shouldn't be that way. It's bullshit. Pro-choice all the way. Fuck anybody else who says differently. It's ridiculous. Those pro-life people. You're killing a life. So you want someone to go to someone else to get this thing cleared away and they make the decision? Fuck that. No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Women should make their own decisions. Fuck it, you know? It's your body, you do what you want, you know? If it's good, bad, who fucking cares? It's your decision. You make your own decision. You know? No one else should make that decision. I preach that to everybody. Everybody that just worries about everybody else. Like, what is everybody else gonna think, you know? I don't want to wear this because I don't know. Go ahead and do it. Fuck everybody else, you know? I tell that to her all the time. It's just... It bugs me that so much is she worries about others, what they think of her. And it's just, it makes me sad, you know? Don't fucking listen to them. They don't know shit about you. They don't know you. They don't know you like I know you. And you know you better than I know you. That sounds really complicated, but you know, it's just, don't let others manipulate you. You do you. You wear what you want. You do what you want. You say what you want. Fuck everybody else, you know? No one else gives a shit, you know? They don't know you. You be yourself. Fuck everybody else who says you're supposed to be something else. I get really worked up about this shit because it's ridiculous. People do it all the time. And it's stupid and it's wrong. It's dumb. And the media doesn't fucking help either. They say you have to be a certain way to get whatever. Fuck that. You can be whatever the fuck you want, you know? If you want to be skinny, like overweight, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. God made us in his own image. Everyone is beautiful. Every single fucking person on this earth is beautiful. Don't let some media or fucking person tell you differently. It's stupid. It's stupid. You make your own decisions. Don't let everybody else manipulate you. Because once you've done that, you fucked yourself. Because you are straying away from you, and you are doing what they want you to be. And if you're in a relationship where you need to do that, get the fuck out now. It is not worth it. Trust me, I've been there. I've been that person who tried to change, and it doesn't fucking work. You know? It doesn't work at all. You need to be in a relationship where you have flaws and so do they, and it's okay. You know, that's what makes them them, and that's what makes you you. If you fucking want to change each other to make things work, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know? And the same thing with her and myself, you know? I love her just the way she is. To me, she's perfect. Every sense of the word. Without a doubt, perfect. Fuck anybody else who says differently, you know? I know what she is. I do. I've known her for about 4 or 5 years now. I know. Trust me, you know? Who cares what anybody else fucking thinks? Doesn't matter who it is. Mom, friend, I don't give a shit who it is. You are beautiful in every fucking way. And don't let everybody tell you differently. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let everybody walk all over you like a rug, you know? I'm telling this to you because I used to be that person who used to just sit in the back of the class, didn't say anything, really quiet, let people just use him, and not anymore, man. I fucking stood up for that shit. I've sat back for way too long. Way too long. The stuff I do now I would have never done 10 years ago or even before that, you know? The worst relationship of my life changed me. A lot of bad shit came out of that. Yeah, a lot of shit did. But the good thing that came out of it was I opened up. I didn't sit back. I say what I think. Who fucking gonna stop me, you know? I have the right to say what I believe. And I don't sit back anymore. If you want to argue with me, go ahead. You know, I love that shit, you know? I love talking to people and just don't let people walk all over you. Because they're not gonna stop. You need to put a stop to it yourself. If you see this, say, you know what? Don't, you know? I'm not that type of person to be used. Because I used to be, you know? I didn't, and when it happens, you don't know it until it keeps occurring and it keeps going on and it gets worse. It does. Trust me. And I was very lucky to get out of it and notice it, you know? And the help from God, my music, and just family just waking me up, you know? To a lot of stuff. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. Wide awake, guys. Everybody else just needs to wake up, you know? And we need to be those people to tell those people what's going on, you know? Because we're so blinded these days. The media doesn't give a shit. They say whatever the fuck they want you to think. It's everything on the news, anything that's like murders or bad stuff happening, it's probably not the full story. It's not. It's not. Trust me, it's not. They're twisting it in a way to make you think one side or the other. This party's good and they're bad, you know? And that could not be the reason at all. It's just, that's why I don't watch the news, 'cause I think it's bullshit. It's all bad stuff and it's all twisted. Everything. Everybody needs to wake up from that too. Don't fucking watch that shit. It's ridiculous. Find out for yourself, you know? Talk to people. And don't let the man get you down and stuff, you know, because enough of my preaching to everybody else, you know. But the thing I want you to take away from this is be yourself and live life how you want to, you know. If you want to do this, if you want to make music, if you want to play sports, go ahead, do it. Don't let everybody, don't let anyone say you can't. You're not able to. Nothing is impossible. It's not. We have been brought up to the fact that things are impossible. It's not. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. We just don't want to take the time to get to that point to make it possible. You know, so just be you. Be yourself, you know, make your own decisions. Don't let others make those decisions for you.